Good morning from Evora in Portugal. We got here last night, but I didn't record much. We are getting ready to explore the city now. But first things first, we need to go for breakfast. Actually, the first thing this morning was to go out. I went out and I tried to take some images because it was foggy and beautiful. But yeah, now it is time for breakfast. So this is not our first time in Evora. We were here a few years ago. We don't remember much, it was a long time ago. It's a beautiful city. We are just walking around. The only thing is that we have Luna with us this time, so we cannot go to some places.
It's her first time.
It's her first time, yes. It's her first time. It's not her first time in Portugal though, but in Evora, yes it is. Having the dog limits us a little bit because we cannot go to many places indoors, but later in the afternoon we are gonna leave her in the hotel and go to the cathedral and a cool chapel. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But for now we are just gonna keep walking around. Well, that was good, lunch was good. This is a very lovely and small town, so we just walked through pretty much all of it this morning. We were talking about things that we like about Portugal, and I think that my two top things that I like about Portugal is first the coffee, that I think is better here than anywhere else, and two, those pastries, the pastelinhos de nata. Those are very, very good. What about you?
Well, I'm just making a comparison from where we live in Spain, so maybe that's not fair, but the food. There's like sauces involved, flavor, it's way better. I like it a lot better. They eat a lot more chicken here, it seems like. It's always available on the menu, and I love cod. That's very common here.
Brune, what do you like about Portugal?
The mushroom sauce.
She likes the sauces too. Okay, so we are back from that chapel and we are gonna go for dinner soon, right? Yeah, it's like 7:30 or so, so almost time. But before doing so, talking about Portugal reminded me, I know why, about an article that I wrote on my blog a few months ago about being a photographer in a foreign country. This came because I was reading a book called Why People Photograph by Robert Adams, and he talks about Paul Strand, that was a famous photographer that was living in the US and then moved to France. And according to Adams, he never achieved the same results in France, and he was wondering if that was because it was not his country. He was not from France, he never learned French, so he didn't have the same connection, he didn't have the same access to people and places in another country, in a country that it was not his. So this essay in this book made me wonder if something like that was happening to me and affecting my photography, being American, not being an American. I mean, I'm an American citizen, but I obviously have an accent. So if it was affecting my photography, if it was being detrimental to my photography in any way, to not be in my country of birth. And after a few years shooting in America and then coming back here and shooting here, I still don't know. And I would love to hear your opinion on this. If you have been to other countries in the past and have felt like you were acting different as a photographer, maybe you felt with less freedom to do some things or with more freedom to do some things. But I believe this is a thing. I think it affects more street photographers and stuff like that, because you have to deal with people. And if you don't know the language of the customs or even the laws, that could be hard. But luckily I like to photograph landscapes or abandoned buildings and stuff like that. They are not gonna complain. But yeah, I really want to hear your opinion on this. Now we are going out for the last time today. I will record some footage and hopefully make some images, but I think it's a good time now to say goodbye. Tomorrow we are leaving for the Algarve, where we are going to be for the next 3 weeks, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching and see you the next one.